Are you starting to have conversations on your team and your organization about the potential return to the office? Well, if you are, make sure your conversations aren't getting stuck at the level of people just expressing their positions. And instead, make sure you're asking questions so you can understand people's real interests and their needs. Today, I'm going to share why this is so crucial in all our return to the office conversations and how you can make sure you can move your conversations from people just expressing their positions to understanding their real interests and needs. Hi, I'm Chris Littlefield. I'm the founder of a company called Beyond Thank You and an author of the book, 75 Team Activities to Promote Teams, Simple Ways to Build Trust, Strengthen Communication, and Laugh Together from Afar. As COVID case numbers start to decrease once again, and as we start to near the 2-year anniversary of living and working in a global pandemic, many people are starting to revisit what this next iteration of work may look like. Are we going to stay fully remote? Are we going to all go back to the office, or some sort of hybrid model in the middle? And many well-intentioned managers and organizations have been reaching out and asking their people what their preferences are. But what they often get back when they ask is people's positions about returning back to the office. I don't want to go back. I only want to go back 1 day a week. If you make me come back, I'm going to probably quit. I need everybody back in the office. And what people are actually sharing is their positions about returning back. But if we stay at the level of positions, we never understand why people hold those positions and understand what their real needs are behind them. For example, the other day I was speaking with a woman who had just been surveyed about her preferences about returning to the office. And I go, "What did you put?" She goes, "I said, I don't want to return to the office." And knowing this person a little bit, I assumed it had to do with childcare. I know she had a young child, or maybe for health reasons. But her answer, when I followed up, really surprised me. I said, "So why did you pick that?" And she said, "Because you know what? I was onboarded during the pandemic. And when I go into the office right now, I have to work in some sort of co-working space, or I have to sit in somebody else's office. And that's really awkward. So I don't want to go back to the office until I actually have my own office. And until then, I would much rather work in my home office," which was an answer that really surprised me. And if I had just stayed at asking, "What's your position?" said, "I don't want to return to the office." But if we follow up by asking, "Why do you not want to return? And what are your real needs and interests here?" you start to get more information. So the other day I was also speaking with a CEO who says, "I need everybody back in the office." And I go, "Well, why do you feel that way? And why is that important to you?" And when we started having a conversation, what he really wanted is he missed having times where everybody was in one room together, free from distractions, no dogs walking in, no family interruptions, no connection issues, no people being on mute, and they could just have a dialogue about their strategy and connect as people. And that was important to him. I said, if you were able to get that a couple times a week, and there was days where everybody was in once a month or once a week, would that work for you? And he said, yes. So as we're having these conversations about what this next iteration of work will look like, when people share their position statement, "I don't want to come back. I do want to come back. I'm only coming back 1 day a week," make sure you always follow up by asking, why is that important to you? And why do you need that right now? And ask and have a dialogue to understand people's real interests and their needs behind their positions. Because once we start to understand that, the pieces start to come together. We understand what really matters to people. And once we understand needs, we can work on putting those needs together to shape the next iteration of work in such a way that will create a culture where people feel valued and appreciated every day, and where great work gets done. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please subscribe to my channel here. Once again, my name is Chris Littlefield from Beyond Thank You. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay connected.